tonight, obviously, and you had another big game, your second career, if I'm counting second career 200-yard game. I know you did really well in the Charlotte game, and you obviously had a big game. The previous week against Minnesota. Finally found the end zone tonight. How good did it feel being able to lead the offense tonight and kind of helping your team break away in the fourth quarter for that victory?
Yeah, it felt good just being there for my team, and then my O-line especially, they did good tonight, just them having my back, and then just practicing all week, getting ready, prepared for this game.
What's the process of getting back healthy, I guess? I know the Charlotte game, you end up getting banged up a little bit. Yeah. What was the process of getting out of that game and then getting ready to be able to play today?
Really just as soon as that game was over, just getting treatment for my leg and everything, being in there every day on the off days, right after practice, just staying in the treatment room, getting it ready for the next game.
Was there a day during the week where you felt okay, I'm back to 100% at this point?
Yeah, it was around it was early in the week, around Monday and stuff like that. I started feeling more comfortable and getting more comfortable with it.
Is there a different mentality
this week, Omarion? Were you limited at all in practice? Did you have to sit out any in practice?
No, I felt good to go ahead and good to go on Monday's practice and everything. Because the more I keep it moving and stuff, the more it felt better.
different mentality you have to be a workhorse, knowing that, look, if you got to go 25 carries like tonight, you got to go 25 carries, as opposed to maybe early last year when you hadn't officially really become that workhorse kind of guy?
Yeah. I think the whole offense got to have the same mindset. We know what we got to do when it comes down to close games and stuff like that. And we know when we got to get the first down, we got to get it. We all got the same mindset.
Really, knowing that you had 35 touches at Minnesota, you had 26 tonight in a game like this. What is the mindset in dealing with being a workhorse?
Really just doing what I got to do. I know what I got to do. Just setting a goal for myself, not letting the first person tackle me, try to have that mindset, and just do it every play, take play by play.
You guys on the offense found out about this rotation plan with Connor and Jacoby. What did you like? What was your initial reaction to that?
I know both those guys are very talented. They're always ready, competing in practice. So I mean, whichever one we went with, I was comfortable with because we always go together at practice, working hard every day. So I mean, he really showed up.
Did you say anything to Jacoby when he trotted out there for the first time tonight, just to maybe relax any nerves that he might have had?
Yeah. We all talked to him, make sure he was ready, but we all knew he was comfortable because he does good at practice all week and everything, so he's always prepared.
Have you been tackled by one guy, like a solo tackle this season yet?
I'm not sure. I got to go back and look at the film.
Does it feel different now when guys just kind of drop off you as opposed to earlier in your career? Because a lot more.
It's just something I've been working on, trying to keep my balance, working on balance on the offseason and everything, just that leading into the game and everything.
Seems like tonight there was one play where you had 5 guys hanging on, you still got about 7 or 8 yards. What's it like being in the middle of that, just legs churning and just determined you're going to get as many yards as possible?
Really just doing what I got to do for the team, just putting my all out and then for the play, just to get as many yards as I can, just yards after the carry.
Test the wheels a little bit.
Yeah, it is.
Do you enjoy that challenge? Obviously.
Yeah, it's always been fun. Yeah, just doing that.
And how hard were you trying to get back in the Charlotte game? Because you were on the bike there for a while. Were you talking to some of the coaches and saying, I can get back in there?
Yeah. I think I was good, around third quarter and everything. But I mean, he just wanted me to rest out, make sure I was recovered and everything before I went back in.
Was that Coach Porter that you're trying to lobby? When you're doing that?
Yeah, he just didn't want to risk it, keep me healthy for the next game going on.
You mentioned that when you guys spoke with Coach Porter before the game, that you guys knew he was comfortable. How did you know?
Just based off the practice, just him going in, starting from Monday, just him always competing with Connor and everything, them having that relationship, him having a relationship with us, him just being there, we just know he can do it and he's able to.
What's that relationship like off the field and on the field?
Really just hanging out with those guys, having a good relationship on and off the field, and then just being in the film room with them, just talking over like protection and everything, them being on the same page with us, and then us being on the same page with them.
You mentioned the training and how beneficial that was working through the injury, but when you have a night like this where you got 25 carries, 200 yards, is the post-game like treatment different for you, or just soaking a little bit longer in the tub? I guess, how do you just recover from such a heavy lift?
It's just something I had to learn. Like over through last year, I just got to stay in the cold tub, stay in the hot tub, just make sure I'm getting treatment every day, and then be prepared for next game. Is that something maybe that you were doing more last year, doing more than you've ever done before? How your body recovers? Yeah, it's definitely something I learned last year to help keep my body healthy and everything going into the next week.
You're saying if it's a 3rd and 3, if it's a 3rd and short, we're going to hand the ball to Omarion. He's going to get it. Like, do you feel any pressure at all, knowing that if it is a situation like that, then it's probably going to be you?
Nah, I have confidence in myself. If it's like a 3rd and 3, I know I got to get it. There's no other choice to do.
With you being a leader in the running back room now, how have you helped younger backs like Davion Goss and Charleston French get to where they are?
Really just us helping each other, just building off each other, us going through different drills in practice, him telling me what I need to do, and then me telling him what he needs to do and everything, us just having that communication with each other.
Were you mad at yourself on the one, as much as you worked on your hands? I mean, you're always in the jugs machine.
Yeah.
The one that you weren't able to bring in, were you mad at yourself about that one? The pass?
Yeah. I just knew I had to look it in. I took my eyes off it too fast. Yeah. That was something I should have caught.
Yeah, I mean, how many passes do you think you called after practice in camp? Because we always saw you and Barlow back there doing that on the machine.
Yeah, me and Barlow definitely always stay after practice, get like a few in almost all practice, and we just make sure that's something we do.
Off of Neil's question, what have you seen skill set wise from Davion Goss, in practice? Obviously, he was someone that got a lot of carries last week. What have you seen out of him and his progression up to this point?
Really him just catching on to everything really fast. He's a good learner. Just in the film room, he's answering every question, everything like that. And I feel like him just learning everything and being so young, I feel like he's going to be super great in the long run.
Things weren't going to plan, down 7-0. What were you hearing from Jacoby, and what leadership did he provide in that moment?
Really, he's just talking to the whole team, just keeping our head up, him being a big team leader, and then him knowing he has to step up in that moment. I feel like he really did a good job doing that during that time.
What things do you remember him saying in that moment?
Really just don't worry about it next play. Just thinking it play by play, keeping our heads up, keeping our mind right and everything, just make sure we're good.